Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? theblazesamurai here, and I haven't made a video in a little while because I've been on vacation for like a week, and just yeah. So anyway, the title, here's my Constellar. This is with Constellar Starchart deck variant. I tried it for like the first time last night at locals. I did go 4-1. I lost the final round to Mermos. I got second place. Got 2 packs and whatever, but throughout the entire day, I've never really used Starchart. Like, I used it like maybe once or twice, but that's about it. And it's not that good. I never thought it was that good in the first place. I just wanted to try it for a little bit just to see how it went, and I was right. It doesn't really work. So this isn't a great deck. Without Starchart is more consistent by far. So yeah. Alright, let's get into deck. Try to do this a little fast. Play 3 Pollux, extra normal summon guy, 3 Algidy, extra special summon guy from your hand, 3 Callus, your main guy, that level modifier, 3 Sombre, the Kirkion, amazing card, 2 Thunder King, really great card still, helps slow down the game and locks down your opponent a little bit, makes him waste resources, 1 Bear. Bear is amazing. It's getting reprinted, yay. 1 Honest, because everything is light. And then 3 Maxis. Still main deck 3 Maxis. Still a good card. And until the format slows down, I will continue to main deck 3 Maxis. Alright, that's it for the monsters. Spells. 3 Constellar Starchart. This whole deck is based around this card, and it doesn't work. So yeah. I don't know what this is here. Once per turn, when a Constellar XYZ monster is special summoned to your side of the field, except during damage step, you draw a card. So you could, with like multiples of these, you can do some really nutty plays. You can do on your turn and your opponent's turn, but for me, it doesn't work out, and for you, it probably won't work out because this card is really bad. But yeah. In a little bit, I'll do another deck profile of without it, a more consistent, because that was like the better version. 3 Tenkies, because card's amazing. Staples like Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, Rhoda to search for Pollux, and then 2 Lances. Overall, great card. Not much to say about Lance. Alright, move on to traps. We got the Solemn Duo. Got 2 Phoenix Chains, because I don't play Veilers, and Phoenix Chains stop your opponent from attacking. 2 Torrentials, because it works right with Omega. And yeah. 2 Call the Hunteds, and 1 XYZ Reborn, because combos well with Starchart if you can pull it off. It's more or less, you can XYZ Reborn or Call the Hunted, one of your XYZ Constellars like Pleiades or Omega, on your opponent's turn, and then you still draw for Starchart, and then next turn you can, if you call the Hunted, if you use Call the Hunted, it won't have any materials, so you make M7 over it, so you draw again, and yeah. And then last 6 traps are, I main deck 2 Eradicators, because Crazy Box is a thing now, and it's just main deck Eradicator. It's the first week I tried that too. It worked okay. It's just I had some problems with, didn't know my Crazy Box rulings, but yeah. Alright, that's 42 cards. I play 42 because with 3 Starchart, I thought that you know, you drew a lot, so it was okay to play more than 40 cards, but I don't know. Yeah. Extra deck, you got a 1 Starliege Paladamio, 1 Cowboy, 1 number 85 Crazy Box, card's amazing. 1 Omega, this card's amazing. Constellar Precipice, Shockmaster, rank 5 Volcasaurus, Tyrus, Adrius, Zenmayo, 2 Pleiades, 2 M7s, and the last card is a Gaia Dragon. Alright, so let's go on to the side deck. Side deck monsters. We have 1 Gorilla. This card is really good. You side this in decks that rely on field spells, decks that like Evil Swarms, just random popping, like their safe zones or whatever, and just random decks that run a lot back row. Yeah, that's really good, and he actually works really well in this deck. He has a lot of synergy because the 10 keys, and then you search for more 10 keys. It makes you cycle your 10 keys more. Spells. 3D Fissure. I sided all 3 against that one Mermail player I played, but never drew into them, so kind of sucked. Never used them. Yeah. 3 MSTs. I don't main deck 3 MSTs, so I just thought to side deck them. I never sided them in against anything, but I guess against Evil Swarms. Yeah. 2 Ghost matches against random decks that aren't all one attribute, but that never happened to me. 3 Royal Decree. This card it helped me against Gravekeepers. There's quite a few Gravekeepers in my locals. And, yeah, and also, you do play a lot of traps, obviously, because this is Constellars, but you can if you don't know, Royal Decree, it doesn't say, negate the activation of a trap card, it just says negate the effects. So you can still activate under Royal Decree, but then you have to chain Pleiades effect to bounce your Royal Decree, so your trap can still go through. So, more or less, you can bounce Royal Decree whenever you want to activate traps, and then play it again next turn when your opponent wants to activate traps, so yeah. And then, last 2 traps are 3 Mind Crush, because Mind Crush is amazing against everything. More or less, you side it against Gravekeepers, against Dark Worlds, against Mermails, E-Dragons, Prophecies, Fire Fists, Heroes, and anything that searches, which is like anything and everything. So yeah. That's my side deck. Side deck is all dependent on your locals and whatever. So yeah, maybe there are really no E-Dragons or Prophecies in my locals, so yeah. Alright, so that was the deck. I'm gonna show you some kind of cool plays with Starchart, because no one really plays Starchart because, well, it's bad, but yeah. Alright, so like I said before, Starchart can be activated. His effect can be activated on your opponent's turn, so you can draw on your opponent's turn. And so that's why it combos well with these 3 cards. Also, it combos well with M7. M7 is a Constellar. It's just special summon on top of another Constellar. You can put M7 over M7, and that makes it a little loop. If you put M7 over M7, the turn after you can detach M7 to put that same exact M7 back to your extra deck, to put that same exact M7 back on this previous M7 to draw a card, and you can keep doing this loop every turn to draw however many Starcharts you have. Though that never came up, but yeah. Also, Constellar Omega, with the Starchart variant, you don't really make cards like Tyrius or Adrius or Volcasaurus or Zemaio, because you more or less will just rely on the Constellars. So you make Omega a lot. And Omega is a really great card, just standalone card. And then other than that, with 3 Starcharts and like 3 Tenkies, you do get a lot of back row. There are games where you constantly have like 5 back row, and that's the only thing you have to watch out for. And that's about it. Sorry, it's kind of a long video, but just want to explain a little bit of Starchart. Personally, I would not play this in like any major tournament. I would play the regular version. I would take out these 6 cards and put in other cards. This is really it. Like, what's the difference between Starchart variant and non-Starchart variant? It's just these 6 cards. So I would add in other cards, and definitely, yeah. That's about it. The format's basically over. It's like 2 weeks until the next format, I think. I don't know. But yeah. Sorry for not posting videos for a while. I'm just kind of bored. And yeah. Blazesamurai, like, subscribe. Bye, YouTube.